let's talk about plans for the next album.
Everybody says that life just passes you by, in a heartbeat, in a blink, in an instant.
You said this has taken, what, like 4 or 5 years of your life? Did you think about the next album at all? I mean, you have a story.
Yeah, I mean, that's almost, I don't know if you would call it the problem with, songwriting within stories, like songwriting around stories and around different plots and themes. But after I had written like the Seven Deadly Sins EP, I mentioned earlier that I sort of like moved on from it and sort of put it behind me. I was like, okay, here is a cool project that would be nice to do in the future. Can't really do it right now, don't really have any way to do it right now, but I still want to continue songwriting. So, on to the next story. So I have pretty much what I want to do for the next 2 albums already set. In my archives of songs, I have 2 more albums worth of songs written. The thing is that I wrote them a long time ago, so what will probably happen with a lot of the songs is that they will either get rewritten into new songs, or they will just transform into what will be much more representative of where I am at the time artistically, which is what happened with this album, which is fine because, I'm not the same person I was when I wrote them, and so, I think in every sense creatively I've grown and I'm better, so I would love to bring those songs up with me and revisit them. But yeah, I have the next 2 songs. I have the next 2 albums, a good idea of what I want to do. But also, I'm never fully committed to anything. Like if something comes to my mind and I really want to change, the whole next album or the theming around it, or I want to, do any of that, I'm very open to it. As long as I feel like it is elevating the experience of my music overall. But yeah, I have the next 2 albums, at least right now, already planned. And then past that, I don't really know at this point. Like, I don't know where the story's gonna go. But, each album does take a long time to make. So I think by the time that I'm done with not the next album, but the album after that, I will know or even have written what the next album or albums will be.
Okay. Yeah, so you're really deep into this.
Yeah.
Your love is so good, it's understood.